Okay, good afternoon, class. We're going to start our class of Friday, the 16th April 2021. Are you with me? Hello, class. Are you with me?
Yes, Mr.
Okay, so
Yes,
we're going to
everyone.
start.
Fana, we are.
Yes, we're going to start. So today we're going to look at two main things. We're going to look at fundamentals of Google Sheet, spreadsheet, and we're going to look at absorption costing. And hopefully, inshallah, next week we will continue with ABC, activity-based costing. Okay, activity-based costing. Right. So we're going to look at an overview of Google Sheet spreadsheet package. So on this overview, what we're going to look at will be the following. Okay? So we're going to define Google Sheet. What is Google Sheet? Google Sheet online spreadsheet, yeah. We're going to look at how to access and create a Google Sheet file either by your Gmail or by your Google Drive or by your Google Sheet app. Okay, these are the three main ways of accessing your Google Sheet online spreadsheet. We're going to look at that. Number three, we're going to look at the framework description of every Google Sheet spreadsheet, how it looks like. You know, like I said in the introduction class, it looks very, very, very similar to Excel spreadsheets, except that there are some, menus. Some menus have got different stuff under them. You know, when you compare Google Sheet to Excel spreadsheets. But other than that, there are loads and loads of similarities. Okay, so under the framework, we're going to look at how to define a row, how to define a column, what are cells, how do you add or delete or edit or color, name, duplicate a sheet. We're going to look at other features like the scroll bar and so on and so forth. Okay, so the fourth item we're going to look at on the Google Sheet package will be an overview of the main menus. We're going to look at the main menus, the file menu, the review menu, and so on and so forth. So we're going to look at how to upload a file and how to upload a folder. Okay. So number five, we're going to look at how to collaborate. To collaborate means to work together, to share files. Okay. How do we collaborate? By using Google Sheet spreadsheet. Google Sheet is very, very powerful, when it comes to work collaboration. Okay, so we're going to look at that. How do we share files? How do we give various rights to, various users of the shared file? We're going to look at how to give us an editor right, how to give a commenter right, how to give a viewer right, and so on and so forth. Okay, so right, we're going to proceed. So this is what we're going to look at as far as Google Sheet is concerned for now. But then, like I said, if we start any lesson, any topic we do, all the questions we're going to answer will be done on our Google Sheet spreadsheet. I hope this is clear. Any question as to what is expected as far as Google Sheet is concerned? Any questions, please? Any questions? I hope Ramadan is not holding all of you. Huh? You're so quiet today.
I think it's
The
fine.
Nyominkas, I'm sure, are thinking of how they're going to break their fast. So something is coming up in their mind. How I'm going to prepare my tea, or is it going to be, So they're thinking about that. I'm sure that's why they are not answering me, yeah?
No, we are good to go, sir.
Mr. Cole, is that not the case?
We are good to go.
You're good to go. Okay. Are we together? Karamo? Karamo, are you with us?
Yes, yes, I'm with you guys.
Balamin? Balamin Dabo? Hello?
Yes, sir. Karamo is with you guys.
Okay.
Yes, Mr. Fofana, I'm around Balamin.
Okay. Awa Jadama, are you with us?
I'm around Mr. Fofana. Hello.
Yes, I got you, Balamin. Thank you. Mr. Cham, Ibrahim.
Yes, Mr. Fofana, I'm around.
Okay, good. I want to make sure that everybody is with me so that we can all go at the same pace and are not leaving anyone behind. Okay? Right. So the first thing we're going to look at is that one will be a bit of discussion as to what Google Sheet is. By the way, has any one of you ever used Google Sheet spreadsheet before? Has anyone among you ever used Google Sheet spreadsheet before?
Yeah, I do.
Yes, for me, I have tried it before.
Okay, Yusufa and Sehu, you have tried it before. Excellent. Okay, good. So how do you find it compared to Excel spreadsheets? How do you find it compared to Excel spreadsheets?
Well, they are very similar, but some of the features that the Google Sheet have, like sharing with others, like when two or three people can have the same work, they will be doing the same thing. Where you can design in such a way that three people will be doing some other parts of the work, whilst you, the one that design it, you will be there. I mean, monitoring their actions. In fact, whenever they do something, you'll be able to correct it along. So people can be working simultaneously on the same things, like compared to the Excel spreadsheet.
Okay, that's right. Okay, that's good. Okay, good. So I'm happy at least some of you know something about Google Sheet spreadsheet. To be honest with you, Google Sheet spreadsheet is not it's not too common. You know, in other words, it's a new concept. You know, most people use Excel spreadsheet instead of Google Sheet spreadsheet. Okay. Um, but actually, it's gaining momentum now. People are becoming aware, especially in the Gambia. Well, for the past, I think, couple of semesters, I've been taking my students, I've been taking them through the Google Sheet, and I'm sure they're passing the word around. They're sharing the knowledge with their colleagues, especially those at work, because I came across some people who told me that at work now they don't use Excel spreadsheet, but they use Google Sheet instead. So I've had such testimonies, a couple of times. So to be honest with you, just like Sehu rightly said, Google Sheet spreadsheet is very powerful. And one excellent thing about it is free. Okay, if you have a Gmail account, I guess Gmail account is free as well, isn't it? So if you have a free Gmail account, you can be able to have access to Google packages. So what is a Google Sheet? Just like Microsoft, Google, the mighty Google, I think you all know what Google is. Almost everyone in the world uses Google, especially their powerful search engine. to do research, to find out about things. Nowadays, people, are all educated in one way or the other, because the only person who is not educated is someone who is lazy. Okay? If you want to know about anything in the world nowadays, think about it and then go and Google it. That's the common thing. Go and Google it. So by Googling it means you are searching for whatever you want to know through a wonderful, and powerful search engine, which is provided by a company called Google. Okay? So the same company, Google, developed, office packages. Okay? They develop office packages very similar to Microsoft. Okay, we are all used to Microsoft office packages like Microsoft Word, Microsoft Excel, Microsoft PowerPoint, Microsoft Project, Access, and so on and so forth. There are so many Microsoft Office packages that have been created by Microsoft. Okay, similarly, Google also creates office packages which are very, very, very similar to Microsoft. For example, their office package for spreadsheet is what we call Google Sheet. That's what we'll be doing, okay? Google Sheet, like I said, is very similar to Microsoft Excel, but developed by different organizations, okay? So they can give it the same name, and of course, their features cannot be the same. Two, Google also developed another package which is very similar to Microsoft Word called Microsoft Doc. Okay, Microsoft Doc, Microsoft Document. Okay, their equivalent for Microsoft PowerPoint, is what? Microsoft, the document that's developed by Google is called Google Doc. Okay, Google Doc, which is very similar to Microsoft Word. Okay, so another package that they developed which does similar work with Microsoft PowerPoint is called Google Slides. Okay, Google Slides also does very similar to Microsoft PowerPoint. Okay, and so on and so forth. So there are other packages, other office packages, so many of them that have been developed by Google, which of course are not developed by Microsoft. Okay. So the advantage Microsoft has, of course, I must mention that the advantage Google has over Microsoft is most of its packages are online. Okay, they are online. They are online, but that doesn't mean they cannot operate offline. They can operate offline as well. Okay, I'll show you how to activate offline mode if you are into any of them. Okay, but I must mention that Microsoft has also developed equivalent of their offline packages to become online, but they are not that powerful compared to those of Google. Okay, so it's really, really important to take note of it. So what is Google Sheet? Google Sheet is an online spreadsheet package which works very similar to Microsoft Excel. So it is used for data collection, it's used for calculations using formula, it's used for data analysis, it's used for reporting as well. Very, very, very powerful, as you will see. Okay, so that is the definition of Google Sheet. So the next thing we're going to look at is how do we access Google Sheet? How do we create a file using Google Sheet? So the first method we're going to do is we're going to access it through our email. So like I said, if you have a UTG email account, you already have a Google account, because UTG email account is an industrial type, it's an industrial account of Google. Okay, even though when you open it, it won't say Gmail or whatever, but it's just very similar to Gmail, more powerful because it has some features that ordinary Gmail users don't have. Okay, so if you have your UTG account or you have an ordinary Gmail account, you must go and open your Gmail account or your UTG account. So open your email account or Gmail account, and then I'll show you how to go about it. Yeah. Right. So I'm going to stop projecting this, and I will present my email account. So let me just cancel. Right. Let's change that 1 second. In the meantime, please go and open your own email account. If you are using your mobile phone, it won't work well with the mobile phone. With the mobile phone, it will be advisable to download the app. But if you're using a laptop, you can open your either your UTG account, or if you don't have one, you can use your private Gmail account. Okay. So, right. Let's do that 1 second. Okay, so I hope you can see my UTG account, which is the same as a Gmail account. As you can see, once you open it, look at it. It's on it here, Gmail, and it has got very, very similar features with Gmail. Okay, so you see, it's like a Gmail account. I hope you can see what I've projected. Yeah, can you see?
Yes, very well.
Okay, excellent. So open yours. Then now I am trying to show you how to access Google Sheet spreadsheet. Okay. So naturally, before you are able to go to your Gmail, you must have what? Access to internet, isn't it? Yes.
Good afternoon, Mr.
Fatu?
Fofana.
Yes,
We are
Fatu, how are you doing?
trying those. I'm fine, thank you.
Sorry?
I want to know those using mobile phone. Which of the apps? Those using mobile phone.
Those using mobile phone, what you will do is you'll go to your. Sorry? Fatu, if you can listen.
Continue. I'm listening.
Yes, if you are using a mobile phone, you need to download the app. You can either download Google Drive app. Yeah, you go to your app store. If you are using iPhone, you go to App Store and then search for Google Drive. You can either download Google Drive or you download Google Sheet. Once you type Google Sheet in the search engine, you'll see a Google Sheet icon, and you can download it. So if you are using mobile phone, it is advisable to download either a Google Drive app or a Google Sheet app. I hope I'm clear.
Thank you.
But like I said,
thank you.
Yeah, I hope like I said during last class, your best bet is to use a laptop. Okay, we're going to do a lot of practice, and I want us to do it alone. Okay, so make sure you have access to a laptop, either a laptop or a PC. Okay, is that clear, everyone?
Mr. Fofana.
Yes, sir.
I want to suggest this as well. Like, hence, some of us might have the laptop, but the laptops are not connected to internet.
Mm-hmm.
Like, if you can be using the Excel while following along, and after watching the video, then you can be using your laptop when it has internet to do some of the practicals. But as well, you can use your Excel whilst we are following the class.
Yes, very, very true. Yes, very, very true. Yes, you can definitely use Excel. But the best is most of us know how to use Excel. So the best will be to definitely use your Google Sheet online. So what you can do is, if your laptop is not connected, you are using a mobile phone that has got internet, and your laptop is not connected. What you can do is you can use the internet on your phone. Okay. As what? As a server to connect the internet on your laptop. Okay? Do you understand? So in other words, use your phone as a hotspot to connect your laptop. It's very simple. Okay? I hope people know how to do that. To use your phone as a hotspot to connect your laptop.
Yeah, it's simple, Mr. Vavan.
Very simple. Good. Very simple. So you just go to your settings, whatever phone you have, go to your settings and use the hotspot or whatever. Okay, it's very simple actually. Different applications may have different ways of doing it. But in case you don't know how to do it, after class you can contact me or you can contact any of your colleagues who knows how to do it. Yeah. Okay. So that's by the way. That's by the way. Right. So let's move. Okay. So after opening your Gmail account, as you can see on here, okay, as you can see mine here. Yes, someone want to say something? Okay, so, right, after opening your email account, you know, this is your... Sorry? Hello?
But the connection.
The connection is what? Okay, right. So, I hope you're hearing me loud and clear?
Yes, sir.
Yes, very well.
Okay, very good. So now after opening your email account, okay, you can come down here. Okay, once you hover the mouse on these 9 dots, you will see what? Google Apps. So you click open this Google Apps, you will see all the various Google Apps that are available here. Okay. So the one that says account has got everything about your account details, your profile and everything. The one that says Gmail is your Gmail account. And then the one that says Drive is your cloud storage app. Okay. Then you have Google Docs, of course, like I was telling you about it. This is the Microsoft Word equivalent. Okay, the Microsoft Word equivalent. And the Sheets is the Excel. And then the slides, like I say, is the PowerPoint. Then you have your Google Calendar, the chat app, the Google Meet. This is what we are using to conduct this class, Google Meet. Then Google Forms. This is the app that you are using to enter your details for registration. Like before you come into class, I send in the link for this so that when you fill it, it will be collected on spreadsheet. The data will be collected on spreadsheet, just like the ones I project, okay? So there are loads and loads and loads of other, you know, how to call it, apps that are available by Google. But for now, what we are interested in is Google Drive. Okay, so you can either click on Google Sheet or Google Drive, but let's click on Google Drive. Is a lot more powerful. So I just click on Google Drive. Okay, I just click on Google Drive. Okay, can you see my Google Drive? Can you see it? Or you are still seeing you are only seeing the email at the moment?
Yes.
Okay, so I just connect that right away. Okay, so now you can see my Google Drive, yeah? Google Drive. So when you click on that app from the 9 dots, this is what is open, and this is what you call your Google Drive. What is Google Drive? Google Drive is the online cloud storage that is available to every user. Okay, if you have an ordinary Gmail account, you will have a cloud storage with a maximum of 15 gigabytes. Okay, but if it is an industrial one, just like the UTG one, and I'm sure just like your own, it is what? Limitless. Can you see? The storage here is limited. It says only 17.5 gigabytes used, but it did not say of what. But if you are using an ordinary Gmail account, it will say this much has been used of that. But if I were using an ordinary Gmail account, then I will not be able to have up to this, how to call it, up to this gigabytes, 17.5. Okay? So if you have an industrial one, which I think all of you have, that's the UTG one, it is limitless. Did you observe that? Did you open your own? Can you see what I'm talking about?
Yes, yes.
Yes, we can see that.
Yes.
You can see it. Okay. What is your own saying? How many? What is your own usage? Your storage? What does it say? Each of you? Just
Mine said 1,023.7 megabyte use.
Okay. So you have not, in fact, used even 1 gigabyte. Okay. Anyone else?
Yes, Mr. Fofana. Mine is 589.5 MB used. Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
MB. That's right. So you see,
Mine
so
is
you better make use of it. You better make use of it. It's very, very, very useful. It's very, very useful not only for Google Sheet spreadsheet, but you can store virtually anything. You can store Excel file in it. Okay, like, can you see? This is an Excel file. Look at it with the X. You can store Word file in it. Okay, you can store forms in it. And you can even store pictures and videos in it. And the advantage is they are with you everywhere you go in the world. Okay, provided you know your access details, provided you know your access name and your password, you can log onto any machine in the world with the internet and get all your files up to date. So for small businesses, actually, they don't need to have a server. Okay, you can have all your data on the go with you anywhere in the world. I hope this is clear. Are you following me?
Yes, yes.
Okay, so it's really,
Yes,
really
sir.
useful.
Hello, sir. I have a question.
Yes, go ahead, Karamo.
So what about the security of the files and the Google Drive?
Very, very, very secure, highly secure. Your own email, can someone get access to your email, Karamo, like that?
No, no, but like if Google people wants, they can access your details.
I like that. That's a good one. but let me tell you something, Karamo. There is nobody in this whole wide world that is safe when it comes to cyber issues. But let me tell you, Google has got millions and trillions, if not quadrillions, of clients that they don't. How can they target particular person? They will not be able to do that. But you are right. You are right. They can get access to your data if they want to. But it's a simple logic. If you build your own house, you say, okay, only selected people will get access to my house. But you, the owner of the house, don't you have access to everywhere in the house, Karamo?
Yes, you will have.
There you go. There you go. They cannot be owners at the same time, not have access to, But let me tell you, everything about the files you put there, they're, if not 100% safe, but they are 99.5% safe. And 99.9% of the cases will be that you won't have any issue with them. Because they're dealing with, everybody. So many clients. So why will they access you? Why will they, target you to get access to your information? And especially for small people like us who are very poor in everything. So how can they access us? How can they target us? But it's a valid point, it's a possibility, but then it's not likely that it's going to happen. Okay? Okay. Any other question, please?
Yeah, Mr. Fofana.
Yes.
How are you doing?
I'm good, Cham.
I just want to ask, in my Google Drive, I saw some videos there. I did not save them there.
No, you saved them there. So what you did was when if you receive a mail in Google, okay, if you receive a mail in Google that has got an attachment, it has got
Yes.
two options.
Okay.
One is either to download it, or two, to save it under your cloud storage, under your Google Drive. So I'm sure you must have clicked it without knowing, and it's saved under your drive. Nobody can put it there except you.
That's true then. That's true.
Mr. Fofana,
Yes.
the same thing. I'm also seeing the same thing. My notes and also the recording videos, you used to do. They used to send us through our Google Class or UTG email address.
Yes.
So all of them
Will
appears
sit there.
here.
Yes. Good. So you didn't know that they were there before, yeah?
No, it's just today I'm just seeing this.
Okay, excellent.
That's very true, Mr. Fofana. I also saw them because most of them are these our classes we did in the previous semesters.
Yes.
Especially, I saw the economics we used to do online.
Exactly.
It's there as well, yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah. It's today I'm doing this, yeah.
Exactly. So please don't miss out these classes. They're so important. I'm not here to teach you only to pass MA3. No, I'm trying to prepare you as a proper professional. Yeah. So let's try to cope and come in time, during classes, and then we try to ask as many questions as possible. Yeah, it's really, really important. Okay. Right. So any more questions before we move? What I'll do is let me stop here, because if the videos get too long,